In this live show, we will discuss 5 drinks that can help combat poor circulation, varicose veins, and leg pain. If you have heart problems, if you've had thrombosis in your veins or arteries, or if you have high blood pressure or another condition affecting your cardiovascular system, this video will be extremely helpful. If you experience leg pain or a feeling of heaviness in your legs, if you feel pain in your leg and need to stop after walking only a little, this video is particularly for you because I will show you simple, affordable, and effective methods to improve your circulation with these 5 beverages that are accessible to anyone. Before anything else, let me know where you are watching from, be it Brazil or anywhere in the world. I'm in Angra do Gás, Rio de Janeiro, in the southern region of Rio de Janeiro, almost in Sao Paulo. And you, where are you now? Write in the chat and comments. I want to get to know you better, and tell me if you have any problems with circulation because I want to learn more about you. Our 5th drink, I'm going to do it in a descending order in a countdown. So our first drink is beetroot juice. We talked about 2 days ago specifically about beetroot juice. And why is it important for circulation? Because it is rich in nitrates. The nitrates, when they are consumed by us, when we consume nitrates, the body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is one of the main vasodilators in our body, and it's what we always talk about. When we have a vessel, whether it's a vein or an artery, if it dilates, if it has more space for blood to flow inside it, consequently our circulation will improve. If the blood has more space to flow, blood flow will improve and you'll be able to fight poor circulation. The ideal dose of beetroot juice is 250 to 500 milliliters per day. It's pretty easy to make beetroot juice, folks. You take the raw beets, put them in a blender, and blend them with a little water, and you're done. That's your beetroot juice, no mystery to it. And to reinforce its importance for circulation is because it's rich in nitrates that are converted into nitric oxide, which generates vasodilation in our body. Obviously, it has some contraindications, which are the restrictions on the use of beetroot juice. As it's a vasodilator, it can cause a reduction in blood pressure. It can be an excellent option for those who have high blood pressure, but it should be consumed with caution by those who have low blood pressure or by those who are using medication to control their blood pressure. It's very common for a person who has high blood pressure, after they start using beetroot juice, to need to reduce the doses of antihypertensive drugs, because otherwise they'll have lower blood pressure than ideal. And what are the side effects? It can lead to mild gastrointestinal discomfort, especially if consumed in large amounts, but it usually doesn't cause problems. For diabetics, it has to be evaluated. There are many diabetics who drink beet juice, and it has no negative effect on raising blood glucose. Now, there are people who drink beet juice and their blood glucose increases quite a lot. So you have to look at it on a case-by-case basis. Our 4th drink is a tea, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But first, I want you to like this video. I don't want you to like this video so that I get more views, so that I get more subscribers, so that the channel gets more money from YouTube, so that I can sell an ad. That's not it. I don't want your like for that. I want your like because it will make this video reach a person who doesn't have access to doctors, exams, hospitals, who can't afford health insurance, and they end up getting information for free on the internet, have access to this knowledge, apply this knowledge, and improve their life. So I want you to give the like, because when you give the like, you are giving an opportunity to another person you don't even know. You give that person the opportunity to take care of their own health and have more quality of life. Think of your like as a good deed, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a win-win. I win, you win, and the person, especially the person who is going to watch this video because of your like, they are going to win. She will be the biggest winner in that equation. Our 4th drink, as I said, is a tea. It is the very famous hibiscus tea, which has flavonoids, which are antioxidant substances. We always talk about how oxidative stress is harmful to the circulation in the same way that inflammation is also harmful to the circulation. Hibiscus tea has flavonoids such as quercetin, which is also a substance with vasodilatory properties, with antihypertensive properties, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, and it is also rich in anthocyanins, which are substances very present in red fruits, which are also potent antioxidants and potent anti-inflammatories. Hibiscus tea can help lower your blood pressure, reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, thereby contributing to better blood circulation. The ideal dose of hibiscus tea is about 1 to 2 cups per day. And what are the restrictions and contraindications of hibiscus tea? It can interact with blood pressure medications and also with diabetes medications, and it has a diuretic effect. So if you take any diuretic medication, you should consume hibiscus tea in moderation to avoid a very intense diuretic effect, which can cause damage to your health. In some cases, it can also cause mild gastrointestinal discomfort. Folks, how to make hibiscus tea? Just like you make any type of tea, you're going to boil the water, 200 milliliters of water, 250 milliliters of water, put in a handful of hibiscus leaves and let it steep for 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes, long enough to pick up the color, for the water to extract all the properties of hibiscus tea, and you're going to drink your hibiscus tea without any major problems. There's no mystery in drinking hibiscus tea. I just saw a comment from someone, I didn't see the name, then I saw the name saying that they drink hibiscus tea at night. Great. Just be careful if you drink it at night, as it's a diuretic. It could make you get up many times during the night, and that could disrupt your sleep. If you drink it and do not have to get up in the middle of the night to pee, there's no problem at all. Our third drink, is another tea that will also help you with poor circulation, which is very common too. Everyone's already had lemon balm tea, which contains flavonoids, as I mentioned, antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, and also contains rosmarinic acid, which is also found in rosemary. Rosmarinic acid and other flavonoids in lemon balm tea can help relax your blood vessels, a process known as vasodilation, and hence improve blood flow. Not to mention, these teas generally have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and oxidative stress and inflammation are essential factors in the development of poor circulation. When we fight oxidative stress and inflammation, we also fight poor circulation. I know it's repetitive, but we have to emphasize it multiple times for everyone to get the message. The recommended dose of lemon balm tea is 1 to 3 cups per day. And who should be cautious with it? People who take sedative drugs like benzodiazepines like Rivotril, Frontal, diazepam. These people need to be careful with lemon balm tea, as it's already calming. So it could become overly calming, which could lead to problems. It's best to avoid excessive lemon balm tea during pregnancy. As for side effects, in rare cases, it could trigger some allergic skin reactions. Our fourth refreshment, which is also a tea, but first I'll ask you to share this video. Share this video because sharing health is an act of love. Don't spread fake news. Don't keep sending a bunch of stickers to clog up someone's phone memory. Don't send chain letters. Don't spread bad news. Send health, share love. It's better to share all these things that bring bad energy into our life. I'm counting on you. Let's make this content go viral. Our second drink, we talked about beet juice, hibiscus tea, lemongrass tea, and now we're going to talk about garlic tea. Why? Garlic tea has allicin and arginine, substances that help reduce the thickness of the blood, thereby aiding circulation and preventing clots. In addition, garlic also has antihypertensive properties. So garlic can help control high blood pressure. And for this reason, it will help with circulation. What is the ideal daily dose of garlic tea? You'll be consuming between 2 to 4 grams of garlic per day, which can be in the form of tea, capsules, or food. Making the tea is a breeze. You just boil the water, add the garlic, wait, and then drink. No mystery. What are the contraindications and limitations related to garlic tea? It can interact with some anticoagulant drugs, primarily coumarin anticoagulants like Maravion, like warfarin, commonly used by those with atrial fibrillation, an old medication, but that's still used in many cases. If you're taking Maravion or warfarin, be careful with how much garlic tea you have. In terms of side effects, it can cause gastrointestinal discomfort, especially if consumed in large amounts, and can even change your body odor. Imagine us walking around smelling like garlic. I like the scent of garlic, but I'm not sure if I'd enjoy smelling someone who smells like garlic. But that's it. I have to tell you what the possible effects are in relation to the use of tea. Our last drink, which is also a tea, also acts on our circulation, as you very well know, which is horsetail tea, which has flavonoids, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and has silica, which can contribute to strengthening the veins and also improving circulation. The ideal daily amount is 1 to 4 grams of horsetail per day in the form of tea. You're going to take 1 to 4 grams of horsetail and you're going to make the tea with that amount. What are the contraindications and restrictions? Pregnant women and women who are breastfeeding should not drink horsetail tea because of the silica content. Horsetail tea also has diuretic properties, so it may interact with medications that also provide this same effect. What are the side effects? It may cause an allergic reaction or gastrointestinal irritation. Guys, a very important warning. I realize that many individuals have circulatory issues, however. In order to treat circulation, taking on a daily regimen of 1 cup of horsetail tea is insufficient, and expecting it to resolve your issue, because it will not resolve your problem. The treatment of poor circulation involves various factors. It involves maintaining a healthy diet and a healthy weight. We are aware that overburdening the vessels, arteries, and veins with excessive weight hampers their function, which leads to poor circulation. Therefore, addressing a patient with poor circulation calls for changes in habits. It demands this patient to engage in physical activities. It requires this patient to follow a proper diet. It necessitates this patient to choose foods and beverages that aid in circulation. However, we cannot fool ourselves into believing that drinking a cup of garlic tea a day will be enough to rectify a situation that took years to build, that took time to develop. Because don't think your poor circulation happened overnight. No, your poor circulation has arisen because over the course of decades, 30, 40, 50 years, you had been neglecting your diet. In relation to your physical activity level, in relation to your weight, all of this is now causing your problems. Don't assume it will happen overnight or with a simple, almost trivial measure like having a cup of tea. Will it be enough to solve the problem? Because it won't. And I, as a doctor, as a health professional, I must warn you, alert you to this. Otherwise, you will think that this is the solution to the problem and this is something that will help solve the problem, but it will not be the only solution to the problem. If you want to solve your problem, you must change your lifestyle, eat better, exercise, maintain a healthy weight, avoid smoking, avoid drinking, avoid getting stressed out, manage your anxiety well, sleep well, keep your self-esteem up. All of these factors contribute to your overall health and therefore will also indirectly influence the quality of your circulation. So if you want to control it better, another thing, what are we always discussing here? What leads to poor circulation? Overweight, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. So by controlling these triggers for poor circulation, controlling the risk factors for poor circulation, we will also improve the circulation. Because if you are diabetic and have poor circulation, the moment you control your diabetes, your circulation will improve. That's certain. because your blood vessels will stop being damaged by the hyperglycemia, by too much sugar in your blood. So do this if you want to improve your circulation, improve your high blood pressure, high cholesterol, your diabetes, stress, sleep, diet. If you want to improve those, then do the following. Click now on the first link in the description or the pinned link in the comments and get your longevity code book now, which is my book, where I've compiled the 100 best habits to live over 100 years. So everyone, these habits will help you to have more health, energy, focus, and most importantly, quality of life. I highly recommend you read it. My book only costs 25.90 reais, and it's an investment that will return to you infinitely in the form of health. I can assure you that.